Hey friends, welcome back to Grand Adventure. I'm your host, Mark Guido, and we are here in southeastern Iowa to see the Wapsipinicon River, just north of Cedar Rapids. We're going to do some hiking, do some camping, and do some kayaking while we're here, so stay tuned. So if you can believe it, I'm actually filming this within our campsite. Our campsite is right on the banks of the Wapsi River, which is perfect if you plan on doing any fishing or canoeing or kayaking. This is a beautiful stretch of Iowa River. The Wapsipinicon River travels for a couple of hundred miles from southern Minnesota to the Mississippi River. And this is where the river starts to become navigable for canoes and kayaks. So we're going to get the boat out on the water while we're here, of course. That pretty much goes without saying. Now, it's not as hard as you would think to score one of these riverfront campsites because we are incredibly grateful. This is one reason why we love first come, first served campgrounds. All of Pinicon Ridge County Park here is first come, first served. So we showed up on a Sunday afternoon and we were able to score one of the relatively few sites that backs up right here onto the river. It's $25 per night for water and electric, and the park is operated by Linn County, which is the county that contains the city of Cedar Rapids. That's about 25 miles to the south of us. While we're here, we're going to do some kayaking, we're going to do some hiking, and also enjoying all the facilities of this county park, because I'm going to tell you right now, this is one of the most pretty and well cared for county parks that we have encountered anywhere. There's generous spacing between the campground sites, and there is a ton to see and do here. As a matter of fact, except for a quick visit to Central City, we're pretty much going to film this entire episode within this county park. Pinicon Ridge Park has grown from a picnic ground in the 1960s to an expansive modern recreation area today. It encompasses 966 modestly hilly acres on either side of the Wapsipinicon River, outside of Central City, Iowa. It's home to many species of wildlife that can be viewed on a daily basis throughout the season. We've seen great blue herons, Canada geese, buzzards, mallard ducks, and tons of cottontail rabbits during our brief stay. Zoe has definitely noticed the rabbits. There are 2 seasonal campgrounds and 7 group campgrounds within the park. All sites include a fire ring and picnic table, with showers and restrooms located nearby. Firewood is available from the campground host. Campsites in the Flying Squirrel Campground, where we're staying in Loop B, sit on the river's bottom land and include water and electric hookups, with a dump station located near the park entrance. Adjacent to and uphill from the river is the park's Plains Campground, which includes electric sites for $25 per night or dry camping for $18 per night. 4 camping cabins with varying amenities are also available via an online reservation system. One other dubious amenity in this campground is a plethora of houseflies. There's something that Mrs. Grand Adventure has been pestering me to share with you, and this seems like the right time to do so. These Captivator fly traps from Starbar really, truly work. Realize that due to the way they work, though, they're strictly for outdoor use only. You see, the bait solution inside is intended to smell like rotting, decaying flesh, which is how it attracts the flies. They enter the trap through the holes in the lid and then perish inside the trap. When you're done, just rinse it out. The attractant comes in these handy, water-soluble pouches. Just fill the jar with water to the indicator line. Then drop a pouch into the jar, set it out, and get ready to catch flies. Look, they're already attracting a customer. Look at all of these dead bodies we've accumulated. These traps are available from most farm and ranch stores, or they're also available online. We'll put a product link right in our Grand Adventure shop on Amazon, too, in our outdoor living section. You'll find a link to the Grand Adventure shop on Amazon in the video description down below. Are you getting a good night's sleep in your RV? If not, it may be time to replace your cheap OEM RV mattress with a quality Brooklyn bedding mattress from our video sponsor, RVmattress.com. Improve your sleep while camping with a new RV mattress from our video sponsor, Brooklyn Bedding. They offer 4 different mattress constructions in 21 different sizes, depending on preference and price point. Everything from standard queen to all of those funky, odd RV sizes. Brooklyn Bedding manufactures all of its mattresses right at their factory in Arizona. And RVmattress.com ships them right to your door for free, all rolled up and compressed in a vacuum seal. Just cut the wrap to unroll the mattress onto your bed, then cut the vacuum seal. For our mattress, Brooklyn Bedding starts with a layer of high-density foam for a supported base. Just above the base, an 8-inch core of over 1,000 individually encased coils provides the essential support. Immediately above the coils is a 1-inch layer of memory foam and 2-inch layer of hyper-elastic Titan Flex foam. Finally, at the very top is a 1.5-inch layer of antimicrobial Copperflex foam with Titan Cool, which when paired with a PCM surface infusion that Brooklyn Bedding calls Glaciotex, is designed to maintain an ideal sleep body temperature of 88 degrees Fahrenheit. Every Brooklyn Bedding mattress from RVmattress.com comes with both a 10-year warranty and a 120-night risk-free sleep trial. Thank you to RV Mattress by Brooklyn Bedding for giving us a chance to try out their mattress so we could share our experience with you. And thanks, too, for a discount code to pass on to our Grand Adventurers. Visit RVmattress.com/GrandAdventure to get 20% off your mattress with promo code GrandAdventure. The park's campgrounds, aside from the 7 group campgrounds, are located on the north side of the river. The park's day use areas are located on the south side of the river, connected to the campgrounds by the 520-foot Mary Lundby Memorial Pedestrian Bridge. There's a 65-foot observation tower atop Woodpecker Hill, one of the highest points in the county, which isn't saying much at an elevation of 1,028 feet above sea level, but it provides a unique treetop view of the forest canopy. The park's 6.5-acre Alexander Wildlife Area includes a number of American elk for viewing. There's a watercraft concession right on site during the summer months for in-park rentals of canoes, paddle boats, and kayaks. Guided canoe floats can be arranged with an upriver shuttle included. River shuttles may also be coordinated through Up a Creek, a kayak and canoe shop in the heart of Central City. Pinicon Ridge Park has taken a unique approach to a dog park. Instead of being fenced, the park's pet exercise area is located on an island, connected to the rest of the park by a short footbridge. Of course, using water as a fence may work for some dogs.
Really? Really?
There are a number of hiking trails located within the park, and several can be linked together for a longer trek. Today, Zoe and I are combining the White Oak Trail with the Woodpecker Hill Trail for a slightly longer loop. Just down the road from Pinicon Ridge Park, Central City was founded in the 1850s, with its name referring to its location within proximity to railroads. A section of the downtown area has been listed on the National Register of Historic Places as the Central City Commercial Historic District. Still, RV campers will find only limited retail and services here. For more extensive needs, you'll have to travel 25 minutes to Cedar Rapids. I'm starting from our site in the Flying Squirrel Campground by first heading upstream for a couple of miles. This boat is quick, and at least at the campground the current is trivial. I sold this river a little short in my video intro. The Wapsipinicon, known locally as the Wapsi, is actually roughly 300 miles long. This tributary of the Mississippi River drains the rural farming region of rolling hills and bluffs north of Waterloo and Cedar Rapids. It's known for excellent fishing for catfish, although it reportedly also contains abundant northern pike, carp, sunfish, and walleye in some places. While the current at the campground was negligible, thanks to a small low-head dam in Central City, now that we're about 1.5 miles upstream from the campground, it's becoming more substantial. Here, I'd peg the current at roughly 2 miles per hour, which is cutting my forward momentum in half. The river is also becoming much more shallow, further affecting my forward momentum because it's often not deep enough to get my paddle blade fully in the water. Still, I'm going to try to muscle my way a bit further upriver. I think it's time to turn and enjoy traveling with the current a little bit. It is super shallow in here. At least if we head back down past the campground, we'll get to deeper water. Because there's a spillway down near Central City that's kind of backed up the lake. That's what stops the current in the area of the campground, unlike up here where the current's substantially stronger. Not an issue, it's just the water is so shallow. I think I'm going to head for deeper water. You know, when you can actually see the bottom in a muddy river like this, it's shallow. It's maybe 2 inches right here. Once we get on that other bank, we should be in deeper water. Sure is peaceful out here. Just nice, just kind of floating along with the current. There we go. Deeper water. Well, we're now back at the park campground, the Flying Squirrel campground where we're camped. Let's continue on downstream and paddle through the rest of the park. After crossing beneath this footbridge, we're leaving the main channel of the river and entering the river's backwaters of the park's day use areas that are home to the on-site watercraft concession, which is presently open only on weekends. Here we find ourselves at what I've started referring to as Dog Island. Back to the main channel. It's time to head back upstream to return to our campsite. So we truly hope that you've enjoyed visiting Pinicon Ridge County Park and the Wapsipinicon River in southeastern Iowa with us. Coming up next week, we're going to be heading for Elkhart County, Indiana, where we're going to be doing some very special things with KZRV. So if you are not yet a Grand Adventurer, this is the time. Go smash that little red subscribe button. It's the one right down there in the lower right-hand corner of your screen. And ring that notification bell to be sure that you never miss a Grand Adventure that we air every Wednesday evening. It is extremely important to us that if you like this episode, please be sure to give us a big thumbs up down below. And while you're down below, you'll find the comments section, and we always love to hear from you after every Grand Adventure. We would be honored if you shared the channel with your friends, family, and on social media. So until next week, from Elkhart County, Indiana, please remember, life is nothing but a grand adventure. We'll see you then.